Howdy everybody, welcome back to Pixelated Facts. I'm sorry for my absence. I've been in the process of moving to another city here in the great country of Texas, but now that I have and now that I am here, I will be able to start making videos regularly again. So once again, please do like, share, and subscribe to Pixelated Facts. If you do like my commentary, if you do believe that it is something that is useful in this world of constant, like, just being hit in the face from all sides with all kinds of nonsense, this is a way to sort of like pull through everything and see like the curtain and what is actually going on behind it. So anyway, once again, if you do like my content, please do share it and please do tell your friends, and remember to follow and come back and see me as often as you can. For today, we have a Fox News article about kilos of Colombian wow wow, if you know what I mean. So this story is by Travis Fedson, and it is from Fox News. So the suspected drug smugglers clung to floating bales of cocaine for hours in shark-infested waters. Now, this is what the police said. So let's get started. When their boat sank off the coast of Colombia on Sunday, 3 suspected drug smugglers survived out in the open waters by clinging to the only thing that was floating, their product. The Colombian Navy said in a news release that the trio was found adrift on high seas about 30 nautical miles off the town of Tumaco, floating on sacks of different sizes that were similar to those used by the traffickers. The Coast Guard arrived at these 3 people were floating on a material that by its characteristic resembled the Colombian Bam Bam. Captain Jorge Maldonado of Colombia's Task Force Against Drug Trafficking told Agence France Presse, I guess that's their like national press agency. The men were rescued along with the sacks and brought to shore, where it was revealed that the packages tested positive for 1.2 tons of pure hydrochloride cocaine. Whoa. That is crazy. And so you can see here in the picture, if you're looking, that they're marked with like different paint, and you can see them actually floating. So Maldonado told AFP that the men were in a boat that was hit by a wave, actually, and that they were capsized. So who knows what actually happened? That's just what the drug runners are telling the cops. The trio had been out in the shark-infested waters of the Pacific Ocean for at least 3 hours before they were spotted by the Tumaco Coast Guard unit patrolling the area. By the time they were eventually picked up, the men had been in the water for about 7 hours. Dang, dude. Officials released a photo of the 3 men surrounded by a dozen bricks. Wow. Look at that. Look at all of that. That's crazy. All 3 who were reported to be in good condition have been charged by Colombian prosecutors with drug trafficking and manufacturing narcotics. A search is continuing on a 4th man who was reported to be on the boat when it was capsized, according to the Navy. Tumaco is one of the main ports for drug exports in Colombia, bound for Central America and the U.S., according to the French press. So here's the deal, folks. This sort of thing happens all the time, and this could just be the one that they wanted us to find, so that they could get the even bigger like bundle of it to the like a bait arrest. I heard that they do this. So look, the truth about it is that these people exist. These multinational criminal organizations do exist, and they do operate at a massive profit. I mean, we're talking tens of billions, maybe even hundreds of billions of dollars. And the truth about it is the only reason that those markets exist is because people in the United States and around the world continue to purchase narcotics from illicit people. You know, it is definitely somewhat on us for, creating the demand for the drugs. So honestly, folks, I don't know what to tell you about this one. This one's, I guess it's really good that they got it off the streets, but I guess if you really want to see an end to like bad things happening like this, you really do have to go to like the head of the snake. You need to cut off the head and make sure that the snake doesn't ever reform into something else. The truth about it is, with these organizations, is that they are decentralized, which means, in the U.S., we have a centralized power, right? We've got the president, who is the head of the executive branch, then you've got Congress, and then you've got the Senate, right? And that's power, and they're all in certain parts of the country, and most of the people are always in that part of the country. But the deal with these drug organizations is maybe they have some in Colombia, and they've got some in the United States, they've got some in Nicaragua, and they got some in Honduras, and they got some in, wherever else you grow and manufacture these drugs, right? So the supply chain to make these drugs actually requires, it doesn't necessarily require different countries, meaning it could all be done in one place. But if, the reason you want to keep your operations in different, or the reason you would want to, or a drug person would want to keep their operations in different spots is that if one of the things gets busted, you don't lose the whole supply chain. You just lose that little piece and it can pop up somewhere else. So honestly, this kind of thing is for people way smarter than me. So I'm going to leave you with that. But once again, please do like, share, and subscribe to Pixelated Facts, bringing you the facts. Once again, my family thinks I'm fully